Welcome to Local Matters, featuring the places, events, and people of our South Shore towns. At PAC TV, we're your neighbors who care about and understand your communities because we live here too. I'm Julie Thompson, and let's get started. Nominated for 10 Oscars, Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is January 27th's free Monday movie matinee at the Pembroke Public Library. Set in 1969 Los Angeles and starring Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Margot Robbie, this star-studded historical fiction film is one of the most talked about movies of 2019. Be in your seat at 1:30 p.m. Visit the library's website for more details. Do you have a loved one who faces long-term memory loss challenges? Get the support you need from dementia care professionals who understand your challenges and concerns. These sessions are your chance to take a break, socialize with other caregivers, and learn how to make life easier for you and your loved one. The next session takes place January 28th at the Epoch Bridges in Pembroke. Lunch will be served. Call Bridges to RSVP. On January 28th, join the Pembroke Public Library for a presentation by Will Broussard of the Mount Washington Observatory in New Hampshire, a location known for its weather extremes. He will share tall tales about what it's like to experience weather patterns such as whiteout blizzards and 231-mile-an-hour wind gusts. The presentation begins at 6:30 p.m. Visit the library's website for more details. Local veterans and their families are invited to take advantage of a free program distributing brand new winter coats, food, and hygiene supplies to military families in need. State Rep Josh Cutler, Pembroke's veteran agent Robin Kernan, and Hanson veteran agent Tim White are pleased to host the Massachusetts Military Support Foundation visit on February 7th from 11 to 1 behind the Pembroke Recreation Center at 128 Center Street. The Foundation's Mobile Empowerment Center truck will be on hand to provide the supplies. The Coats for Vets event is open to any military personnel, U.S. Coast Guard, veterans, and their families in Pembroke, Hanson, or surrounding areas. The Massachusetts Military Support Foundation Incorporated provides the winter coats thanks in part to the Ocean State Job Lot Charitable Foundation. For questions, please contact Gigi in Rep Cutler's office at the number below. Pop-Up PAC TV is back for a new year. On February 7th, join the local scenesters from 1 to 3 p.m. at the Village Landing in Plymouth as we shine a spotlight on you. Meet us outside Fideli's Chocolates and you'll have a chance to step up to the mic and talk about the things that matter to you. For more information on this and other events and content, visit our website, pactv.org/local-scene. Plymouth has been designated as the North American headquarters for World Fish Migration Day 2020. This global celebration of rivers and fish migration events is a series of bi-monthly lectures at the Wildlands Trust Barn in January, February, and March. These lectures culminate in April with the annual Herring Run Festival, as well as an international seminar on May 15th. The next lecture will take place on January 30th, beginning at 7 o'clock. For dates and topics, visit the Plymouth 400 website. It's time to put on your running shoes. The 8th annual Frozen Pilgrim is almost here. On January 26th, start at the Boys and Girls Club and run or walk your way through 1, 3, or 5 miles. The Frozen Pilgrims support the Kurt Geisler Foundation for Youth Achievement. For more information, visit the event page or go to southshorerace.com. The Pilgrim Hall Museum is proud to present Pathfounders, Women of Plymouth, showcasing original objects that reflect 4 centuries of the woman experience. This exhibit features multimedia presentations that gives voice to women of the Wampanoag tribe and of the early Plymouth colony in multimedia presentations. The museum also offers 3 galleries, a film, changing exhibitions, and an unmatched collection of the actual belongings of the Mayflower Pilgrims. The exhibit runs until March 8th. Visit the Pilgrim Hall Museum website for more details. In the mood for some local theater? Running from January 31st to February 2nd, the Duxbury High School Drama Department will be featuring Les Miserables, School Edition. Winner of over 100 international awards and seen by over 70 million people, Les Mis is an epic tale of passion and redemption in the throes of the French Revolution. This adaptation offers an abridged version containing all the drama and excitement of the original. Visit the Duxbury Drama Department website for more information regarding show tickets and times. Get your cocktail attire ready. It's time for Black Tie Bingo at the Duxbury Senior Center. There will be appetizers and a cash bar at this fun and fancy event, with proceeds benefiting the Duxbury Interfaith Council's Fuel Assistance Fund. It's from 6 to 10 p.m. on January 25th. Tickets are available at the Senior Center. Call Suzanne for more details. If you've ever been interested in the art of 3D printing, now is your chance. On February 1st, the Duxbury Free Library is giving you the opportunity to learn how to make your own custom creations using Tinkercad software. There is no experience necessary, but registration is required, so call the Duxbury Free Library to grab your spot. Shagley, the South Shore Alliance for Gay, Lesbian, Bisexual, and Transgender Youth, is a youth-led, adult-supervised social group for ages 14 through 22. Formed to give LGBTQ+ youth a safe and positive space to hang out, plan activities, and just be themselves, Shagley meets at the First Parish Unitarian Church every second and fourth Monday night from 7 to 9 p.m. If your young or adult child is LGBTQ+ and you feel like you could use some support and people to talk to, the South Shore chapter of PFLAG meets on the same dates and times. For questions about either group, contact the group via email or visit their Facebook page. Our own Tom Bolus sat down with longtime Kingston residents Violet Berry and Ed Borsari to hear what life was like in Kingston during the Great Depression. Here's a clip.
We lived during the Depression, and it was a very restricted time, and everything was in the neighborhood. Nobody had any money to speak of. So then World War II happened, and things really tightened up.
Nobody had cars.
Almost nobody had cars because they could walk to the cottage company or any other place that they worked. They didn't have the money, didn't have the cars because of the Depression.
And they had no
during
school
World War
buses.
II, no new cars were made, no new houses were built, no new nothing was built. Things were repaired.
That's right.
And they were getting worn out from the Depressions, but anyway, it worked. There were restrictions, and this applied to Kingston as well as to Plymouth. It was universal. Gasoline was rationed. Some foods were rationed.
Yeah, you had to have stamps. Remember, we had to have stamps for food. You got to
ration. There were coupons and little tokens. I have a token somewhere, and I don't remember where it is.
Well, we had a
35-mile-an-hour speed limit. That was throughout the country.
That was
to save gasoline and tires, and there were blackouts at night. We had to have all the houses and buildings had to have blackout curtains, and that meant even the edges of the windows couldn't show light. My father-in-law was one of the night wardens in Plymouth, in our area of Plymouth, and they walked around. He had a helmet, one of these nightsticks, and a handgun. And if anybody violated that, they would tap the door, and things would be taken care of within hours. And yet, with all those restrictions, we lived, I think, a good life.
Oh, we did. I mean, well, in those days, the culture was different. You never disrespected an adult. You just followed the rules. We could go out and play in the woods, and we didn't have to worry about any sort of bad thing happening to us. So we lived a very safe life as children.
Yes, very.
So relax into your most comfortable armchair and take a walk down memory lane with Violet and Ed. You can find the entire Memories of Kingston interview airing on our public channel and on our YouTube and Facebook pages at the local scene. Hear history from the people who lived it. Raising a family requires a lot of resources. The Family Resource and Wellness Expo, hosted by the South Shore Children's Museum, has them for you. Visit their new location at the Kingston Collection on January 26th from 1 to 4. You'll meet local organizations, government and medical service agencies, along with wellness and educational resources for your family to explore. There will be children's entertainers and activities on hand to make it a fun family day. For more information, visit the South Shore Children's Museum website. If you're looking for some family fun, come to the Adams Center on January 25th at noon for crafts, popcorn, and a movie matinee. This month, the feature is Abominable, a story about an unlikely friendship between a Yeti and a teenager and their magical adventure to reunite the Yeti with his family. Registration is required. Visit the library's website. Local Matters is a production of the local scene of PAC TV. If you'd like to watch this show again or explore other community stories, subscribe to our YouTube channel at The Local Scene. Follow us on Instagram and like us on Facebook to keep updated on new content and the ways that we shine a light on you. From all of us at PAC TV, we'll see you next time.